All right, good morning, party people. Welcome back to four now, four of the vlog of the Unicorn Life vlog. So today's plan was to do a bit of prep work on 31, getting ready for events coming up at the end of the month, start of next month. I'm soon going to take it off to get the half cage put in that I've spoken about before. So I'm not going to have it with me for a week or so. So want to get all the prep work done now, so I know once I pick it up from the guy doing the roll cage, it's all done and dusted. Don't have to worry about anything. Went to start it this morning. It's a bit of a dog cold start with the turbo on it now. I've got to fix up the idling. The timing, I've set the timing high, so I don't have to worry about knocking as much. Sorry, I've set the timing low, stock at about 15, 17 degrees. I've got it sitting around 10 degrees at the moment. So when it's cold, it's even lower again. So it's an absolute dog to start when it's low. Have tried working around with the idle mixture, idle screws and stuff. There's like 3 or 4 different places you can do the idle on R31s or on the RB30 and 31. So I've tried screwing around with that a little bit. Has helped it a bit. But when I finally got it kicked over this morning, it now sounds like it's misfiring. Don't know why. Don't know where it's coming from. Thought it might have been a cold thing. Let it run for a little bit, warm up. It has reduced a little bit, but it's still there. So today's job is now turned from doing an oil change and just doing a bolt check to why the fuck is this thing fucking misfiring now? And we're going to have to do a bit of investigation, get into that. So I'm going to time lapse a fair bit of this. I'm not going to record the whole thing because it's going to be working on this for a day and doing some boring stuff and just troubleshooting shit. But I'll get a little bit of video so you guys can see what's going on. And then I'll come back and we'll, I'll give you the rundown of what we found and what we're doing to fix it or how we fixed it.
Sure, Unipar, orange sharp, got that steel in my arch. Main fly ride through skies, never tarts. Hoof beats, echo streets, shatter hearts. Myth real, live the deal, tear apart. We unique, blaze a streak, make them scarred. Roar loud, heads in clouds, world marred. Resilient soul, never fall, stay hard. Unicorn life, through the strife, always star. Riff and rage, stage on blaze, heads bang, tech sound bound, underground pure clang, fast flow, spit and glow, chain gang, mythic truth, living
Just it hasn't been run since the last wet pan. There's a few plugs that were maybe a little bit loose, so they might not have been getting such a good connection on the plugs. The plugs were a bit dirty as well. I do run an octane booster in this, so the plugs do get a lot more build up on them just from the octane booster. So give them all a clean, make sure the plugs are all connected, distributors all connected properly. Let it warm up pretty much to running temperature, check the timing. When I first put the timing on, it was sitting about 15 degrees cold, which is too high. I get detonation with the turbo setup and stuff, risk of getting detonation. I don't have a knock sensor on this. I'm running the stock ECU, so even if I did have a knock sensor, it couldn't do anything anyway. It would just tell me there's a knock, and like it wouldn't even tell me there's a knock. It would fucking just pick up there's a knock and it wouldn't do anything. So there's not much point in doing it. Basically, I run the octane booster to make sure I'm getting high enough octane, and run the timing a little bit lower. I run it about 10 to 12 degrees, just to essentially compensate for it. It's not getting 100% the best performance out of it, but it's ensuring I'm not getting any sort of bad pre-detonation or knock or anything like that. So I think it was just because it hasn't been run for a while. Everything was kind of just the oil had all sunk down. Everything was kind of running a little bit dodgy, wasn't great. So let it warm up. Timing's dropped back down to about 12 degrees, which is about where I want it. And the noise and stuff seems to have gone. Everything's kind of loose and back up again. So all sweet, laughing. What I do need to do now, though, is do a 180. I need to work on the back. I have adjusted the shocks at the front down. I flowed the guards out. I've got slightly smaller tyres, so I dropped them down about 10 mil before the last wet pan. I couldn't drop the back down because when I tried to do the back, the locking rings, I could undo the locking rings, but the actual bottom of the shock itself, where it threads up, was frozen. I couldn't get the top section of the coilovers to wind down at all. So I'm going to have to possibly get them out, give them a good soak with some WD-40 or something to try and loosen it up. It's probably just got a build up of water and dirt and stuff sort of collected in the very fine threads that are in there. Try and get those done, give them a bit of a light tap to kind of free everything up. Get those turned because I need to reduce those down a little bit. Get those done. I need to get the best tyres on this because as I said, I'm taking this to get the roll cage and stuff done. Depending on how quickly that's going to get back, I may run out of time to get new tyres put on before my next event. So I'm going to have to get the best tyres I've got on it and then take my other sets of wheels and get the tyres put on those. Yeah, let's do 180. Hopefully get this all in this one video. Let's do 180 and we'll start working on the back shocks. Hopefully I don't run out of time today because it's getting bloody hot out there and bloody hot in here. So we'll do 180, we'll get the rears off and see what we can do there and yeah, go from there.
Stand tall amongst all, break the mold. Strength fierce, no fears. Story bold, fantasy to reality, dreams unfold. Unicorn spirit can't be controlled. We unique, blaze a streak, make them scarred. Roar loud, heads and clouds, world marred. Resilient soul, never fold, stay hard. Unicorn life through the strife, always starve. Electric sparks in the dark, beast realm. Hoof the ground, pound the sound, helm at the helm. Swift shifts, rips and gifts overwhelm. No fad, just rad, life of a gem.
All right, shocks are done. Back's been lowered by another 10 mil. Same as I did the front, so it's even it all back out again now. Yeah, I've got to find a bit. I've got to get a better jack. I've got the dodgiest little fucking, I think it was like a Kmart job freaking thing from years ago. Honestly, I've had the thing, I think I've had it since my first car. So the thing's probably like 25, 25, 27, 28 years old. It's freaking ancient. Still works, just not very well. Yeah, so back shocks are done. I've got to do oil, which I'll probably do tomorrow. The other thing I want to have a quick look at is taking the back seats out. With the half cage going in, I have got the bottom of the back seat out, which is there. I actually want to get the upright out as well. I want to look at getting the 6x9s mounted in as well. But if I can get the back seat, the upright of the back seat out, it's just going to make it easier putting the cage and stuff in. Obviously, I don't need it in there anymore. I'm not taking people in the back of the car anymore. Going to get the harnesses out, put the seat belt bolts back in, just to plug the holes up, basically, nothing else. Just the only thing I'm worried about taking that back seat out is it's going to make it get extra noisy. But what I'll do, if that does happen, I'll get some of the like the soundproofing, sound deadening material you can get. I can get like a sticky back kind of thick, about half inch thick, basically foam sound deadening material that you can lay out, usually lay it under the carpets and stuff before you put it on, or like on the firewalls and stuff. So I can put that on around the back seat as well, just to kind of climb it down a little bit, but I don't think it'll be too bad. My exhaust isn't that loud. I'm eventually going to go to I think it's 3-inch from the turbo down to the cat. I'm going to do, now that I've unregistered, I'm going to take the cat off altogether when I've got time. It's not a high priority at the moment because it's working fine. When I've got time, I will take the cat off altogether. I'm going to do a 3-inch all the way through, so I'll do 3-inch from back of the turbo out to the exhaust, out all the way out. Take the mufflers off, take the cat off. It shouldn't be too loud, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, limit some of the bends and stuff and just basically straight pipe all the way out. But yeah, so that's not urgent. At the moment with the mufflers and stuff on it, it's not that loud. It is a high flow cat at the front. Muffler at the back doesn't seem to do a huge amount. It does take a little bit out. But yeah, we'll see. That'll play by ear, but that's not urgent. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, so that, I'll probably wrap this video up here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, etc., etc. We know all the bits and pieces. I'm going to rave on about all the time. But yeah, day 4, done and dusted. As I said, tomorrow will probably be oil change, back seat, and then have a look at the speakers and stuff, and go from there.